Hi, my name is Karthik and you're watching my Poddar KK Tricks and Technology, and this is C Sharp written interview question and answer series. Okay, so today I will demonstrate and I will show you and I will implement also alphabet P in an anastic, okay, in C Sharp. So let's see in the demo what actually would be output. Actually this is would be output our, okay. So first we have creating and we have to implement. So first we have to understand actually how we can achieve this alphabet, okay. So very straight and forward, you can see over here, first we have to know how many row and columns are required, okay. So it's have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six rows are required and how many columns are required? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, start from 0 and with the 5. Okay, so 5 columns are required and 6 rows are required. Start from the 0 index. Okay, so now we have to understand how can achieve this shape. So how many logic are there? First we have to separate the logic. So you can see over here it is a first logic we can separate like this. First I can print star very straight line. Okay, and second logic you can see over here, it is a second logic but it is the same over here. Okay, so there are the second logic. Okay, one and this is a two. Okay, now it is a third logic. So only three logic we can implement this alphabet P. Okay, so first before the implementation in C sharp in Visual Studio, so first we have to understand how actually we can create as a flow chart and how actually it will how we can implement as a programming. Okay, so you can see over here I have no we have to create a row. In a row, that means is a value and a row loop. Okay, so it will end with the 6. It is less than and equal to 6 and it will match. Okay, so it will comes in under the inner loop, and inner loop it will end with the 5. Okay, which is already discussed. Need to 5 column required for this shape. So it will again match the condition. If it is match not more than 5, so it will come under this logic, and if this logic will be match, so that time we have to print star. So basically this is a star, and if does not match, so that means we have to print space. So this kind of process moving and moving again and again till the end of 5 until end of the row 6. Okay, so let's see in a practical example how we can achieve this. So first I will open in my Visual Studio, create a new project and create a console application, and my console application name, okay, select and next, and it will name of the p demo create. Okay, it's coming. Okay, now it's open. Okay, so first actually we have to decorate these things, like what's actually we are achieving. Okay, so we are creating an a P alphabet, so I will just put down decorate that things. So very simple and straightforward, and CW. Okay, just CW. Okay, it is a shortcut CW, and press twist time of tab, and just a new line. Okay, no issue. And I just put the message like display. What we are doing? We are doing display the pattern like P with an asterisk. Okay, so it's very simple, and I will put also black backslash n. Also, I will put very simple and straight dotted line, and also we can slash n. Okay, that's it. Okay, okay. Before we decorate, we have to declare our two variable, which we have already discussed. We need two loop. Okay, row and column. So first I will declare int row and column. Okay, and start from the row. You know, while the for loop. Okay, so I will change the name as a row. Okay, row will be start of 0 and end it will end with the 6. Okay, because we need seven rows, so that's why we have to set. Okay, like we have to set 6. Okay, okay, now I will implement one more loop, that is an inner loop, and that would be column, and just remove because I have already initialized and the top, and it's also would be 5. Why? Because I need 5 columns. Okay, so just okay, so you know now we want to implement first logic. This is our first logic. So what is logic? What this logic contain? Actually this logic contain you know left leg of this shape. Okay, so I need which column we want to print this star. So if I will count 0 column, start from 0 1. So I want to print one column index. So my logic would be column equal 1. Okay, it is very simple. Okay, and I just put if this column, okay, sorry, not 5. Okay, column 1. If column 1, so that time I will put I will print a star. Okay, okay, now it's fine. And if does not match, already I have discussed in our flowchart. If this logic match, so that time I will print the star. If does not match, that time I will print only space. You can see over the flowchart, if this decision box logic will match, so that time I will print star. If does not match, so that time I will print space. Okay, so this is a basically actually we have to generate the program. Okay, so very simple. After end of this loop, inner loop, we have to send the new line. So very simple. You have to just create a console.write line, as well as a row loop will end. We have to print new line. Actually, it is not must, but we can write down. No issue. Okay, now I will compile. Let's see any compilation issue or not. Okay, now it's will succeed, and let's run application and let's see. Okay, now my first logic has been implement. Okay, over here. Okay, now I want to implement my second logic. And what is my second logic? Second logic is our my top row and my middle row. What the that row, that is a 0 index, and that is a 0 1 2 3. Okay, so this is a 0 index, is a 3 index. So I will implement one by one. So first I will create a 0 index. Okay, so what what would be our logic? Very simple. Or okay, or row equal 0. Okay, because I want to set the zero row index. I want to print a star, and which column we want to start, column 0 1 2. That means we want to start from 2, or it will end with 2 3 4 with the 4. So we can write the logic like and where is and, okay, and column would be start, two, start from the 2 index. Okay, so it would be greater than 1. Okay, column would be greater than 1, and column less than, it will end with the 4. So less than 4, that means it will end with the 3. Okay, so okay, uh, 0, no, column 0 1 2, it will start from 2 2 3 4. Actually we have to set 5, because column less than 5, it means it will end with the 4. Okay, so this is a very straightforward logic. So I will wind up this logic because it is second logic, so I will wind up with the brackets, and let's see actually our output. Okay, now it's great. Okay, so same thing I want to implement with the row index of 3, which already I have discussed. Actually this is a common logic. So a row index 0, I need to implement this logic, as well as row index 3, we have to implement this logic. So basically we want to do nothing, and just we want to add one more logic, or row would be 3. That's simple, and just bracket of this or condition. Okay, and let's see in the practical. Okay, now you can see I have implemented second logic as well. As now we will move to my third logic. Which is my third logic? We have to print two star, a column. Which column? Column 5. We can count over here. 0, from the 0 1 2 3 4 and 5. So we want to print the 5 column, as well as which row, 0 1, 1 and 2, you know uh, 1 and 2 row index we want to print, column 5 index. Okay, so what would be our logic actually? Okay, now, or my, which column index? Okay, row, start from 1 and 2. Okay, so row equal 1, and row equal 2. Okay, that's it. Okay, not and, because we want to print both row, so I will put in or. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so I will put in the or condition in a bracket, and which column I want to print? I want to print column 5. Okay, so just print on column equal 5. That's it. I think just run this application, and let's see. Wow, that's great. Now you can see, just zoom in. Okay, now you can see it has been created as per our requirement. Okay, so let's see in a debugging mode how is it actually we are implementing, and how is creating this thing. So let's debugger mode, and I will press just F5, and just I will split in two part. Okay, and let's see. Okay, now I will press F10. Actually it is an actually now you can see over here it's generating the shape. It's very straightforward. Actually this is third line, it's fourth line, it's fifth line, it is sixth line. Okay, so it is last line, and after the end of this sixth row, you can see over here it just just it will match, just break. Okay, now it's in a loop has been exit, as well as when it will match, it does not match because row not less than 6, so it will greater than of 6, so also it will exit for this loop. Okay, so that's it for this session. Please add my comment section how's my understanding, and if you need any improvement, so please comment in my video section, and please try to write this shape, as well as any issue, any query, please comment in my video section. I will give the better example. Okay, so till then, bye bye, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel.